When Brat and Judy welcomed their son, true legend, what should have been a joyous moment quickly turned into a storm of controversy, rumors, and jaw-dropping accusations. Whispers spread that the entire pregnancy was nothing more than a PR stunt, and some even claimed the couple deliberately chose a white sperm donor for clout. But the drama didn't stop there. As the gossip gained traction, talk began that the backlash was more than just background noise. It was allegedly causing real tension behind closed doors, straining their marriage, and sparking whispers of a possible divorce. So, were these rumors really about the child, or were they tied to the other ugly stories circulating about their lives? Because let's be honest, both of them have a history of keeping things messy.
Don't ignore me. Bad enough, my child can't get a "What's up, little James? How you doing? How things going?" You know, all he got was lies like, "Hey, I'm going to take you here for your birthday." Never happened. "I'm going to take you here just because." Never happened. Everything y'all seen my child get, that's all he got. Everything that y'all seen him get. If y'all didn't see him get, he didn't get.
Alright, just to give you a little background, the first thing you should know is that the Brat and Judy met in 2017 at an event for Judy's hair care company. Then, after reconnecting a few years later, the Brat publicly came out and confirmed their relationship in March 2020.
I was just happy, and we were joking around one day saying, "I'm going to post it." I said, "No, I'm going to post it." And she was trying to beat me to it, and I was trying to beat her to it. Then when she posted, I was like, "I guess we just came out." Oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, but I got so much love and so many people saying wonderful things to me, supportive things. Like, I'm talking 98 to 2% negative of the haters and trolls that have to exist and live in misery.
The couple went on to star in their own reality show, Brat Loves Judy, and tied the knot in February 2022 in a romantic ceremony at the Horse Mansion in Fairburn, Georgia, with 100 guests in attendance. According to reports, they made a grand entrance in horse-drawn carriages, with groomsman Jermaine Dupree walking the Brat down the aisle, while Judy's brother escorted her. For them, it was nothing short of a fairy tale wedding. At the time, as they celebrated their big day, the Brat even told People magazine, "Everything about her made me want her to be mine forever, and I felt like I knew it not much longer than from the day we met." Just a year later, in February 2023, the Brat announced that she and Judy were expecting their first child together. The baby was conceived through IVF using Judy's egg, with the couple selecting an anonymous sperm donor from a cryobank. Speaking about the pregnancy at the time, the Brat shared, "I never thought I was going to have kids. I just thought it wasn't in the cards for me. I've had a great career, a full life. I felt like because I didn't get pregnant earlier on, it just wasn't going to happen for me. I can't believe he came out of me. It feels like a dream. He's perfect in every way. The journey to motherhood has been more amazing than we could have ever imagined." Let's just say that from the moment the baby arrived, he's been right in the middle of Brat and Judy's ongoing drama. First, the name alone sparked major controversy with Judy's former best friend, Shayna Solacek. And honestly, how can you not find it a little suspicious that Judy named her son True Legend when Shayna, the same friend she publicly threw under the bus during that drowning scandal, already has two sons named True and Legend? I mean, really, sis. Shayna herself accused Judy of stealing her children's names, responding to the announcement by writing, "There are so many names in the world. My two sons' names did not have to be it. I advise you to back off. I don't do well with demons trying to attack my children. I am ready for war at this point. One name, I would say okay, so many people have that name, but to take both of their names? All negativity will be blocked. My page, my piece, my kids, don't mention others on this post." In another post, Shayna went a step further, threatening to expose what she called Judy's evil ways when she wrote, "I'm so fed up with you and your wicked ways. I've kept quiet for years, no matter how many paid interviews or blogs wanted me to, but you name your child after my children? Now you are going way too far." Aside from that, there's also the fact that Brat and Judy chose a white donor for their child, a decision that sparked even more conversation. Many accuse them of doing it purely for clout, especially since on their show Brat Loves Judy on WeTV, they openly shared intimate details about their fertility journey. This fueled suspicions that the pregnancy was part of a PR strategy to boost ratings and keep their brand in the spotlight. Others speculated that choosing a white donor might have been a calculated move to gain more attention, as interracial children often draw a heightened curiosity from the media. Critics claimed they were playing into the public's fascination with mixed-race babies. According to Brat and Judy, they began with a list of several thousand potential donors, but after eliminating some based on genetic screening, they were left with just 300 candidates, and only one was black. Brat bluntly described him as looking like Jiminy Cricket, in her words, fugly. Naturally, this comment drew heavy backlash, with many accusing them of promoting self-hatred within the black community. But Brat and Judy insisted they had no other viable option. Judy even tried to clarify the situation when she commented under a post that claimed they deliberately avoided a black donor, saying, "Black men make up less than 5% of the donation pool. We actually waited a few weeks to see if the pool increased. But unfortunately, with the time frame, we had to choose within 6 to 8 weeks, and there were no new black donors that fit perfectly with my genetic testing." Sure, it's possible they genuinely didn't have a black donor option, but you know another reason people suspected the baby was just a PR stunt? Judy already has other kids, yet she rarely talks about them or shares their photos compared to how much she posts about True. Since his birth, True has appeared on our feeds countless times, to the point where you'd think he was Judy's only child. In reality, she has 3 other children, and that's led many to wonder if having True was partly for clout. Are they showcasing him so heavily because it generates attention and money? Now, for those who might not know, Judy had her first child, a daughter named Deja, when she was 15 years old. Her second child, a son named Jordan, was born when she was 17, and 2 years later, her youngest son, Byron Jr., was born. But there's also been speculation that Judy ended a few pregnancies when she was younger, something she's never addressed publicly. She also rarely speaks about the children she did have. In fact, one of the few times she ever mentioned her other kids was when she admitted that becoming a mother at such a young age ultimately shaped the course of her life. In her words, "I had my kids at 15, 17, and 19, and I miscarried twins between 17 and 19. I was going to a top-rated school at the time of my first pregnancy, and they had never had a pregnant student there. It was difficult because of the workload it required. I transferred from that school to the cosmetology school. When I got pregnant with the twins, before I miscarried, my mom put me out because she felt like she couldn't keep supporting me. Ultimately, getting put out made me the strong, independent person that I am today. So, I'm thankful she did that." Basically, because Judy rarely talks about her other children, some fans and plenty of critics began speculating that she and the Brat deliberately chose a white donor to create an aesthetically marketable baby, one that would boost their visibility, drive ratings for their reality show Brat Loves Judy, and keep their names in the headlines. As the chatter about their motives persisted, rumors began swirling that the backlash wasn't just noise. Allegedly, it was creating real tension behind closed doors, straining their marriage, and even fueling whispers of a possible divorce. Some reports claimed Judy had grown tired of pretending to be happily married to the Brat and had even been unfaithful, allegedly with a man. Word on the street was that when the Brat found out, she lost hope not only in her marriage, but in lesbian unions altogether, allegedly making bold remarks about how lesbian marriages are not natural, which naturally sparked heated discussions within the LGBTQIA+ community. On top of that, speculation grew that Judy was the breadwinner in the relationship, and after a while, she simply got tired of carrying the financial load. While no one is saying the Brat is broke, sources claim Judy was the one bringing in most of the income, not only supporting the Brat and baby True, but also taking care of the Brat's mother. Some insiders even suggested this financial imbalance, along with the lavish gifts Judy regularly gave the Brat, might have contributed to her frustration. Still, when divorce rumors began making the rounds, Judy jumped on threads to set the record straight, insisting the breakup talk was nothing more than gossip, writing in one of her posts, "I don't know why people want us broke up so bad." She also didn't hold back from calling out online media outlets for spreading what she described as fake news, adding, "I didn't think we would have to address all these ridiculous videos circulating all over YT, FB, TT, and the false claims, but I guess we will, 'cause my mama called me checking on me. Nah, y'all doing entirely too much. I get the economy is trash and y'all need money, but views on lies is crazy, especially the one about our son and saying he broke his leg. Y'all are sick. I guess 'cause we took a break from filming, y'all make up stories." Judy also said in another post, "Our relationship's stronger than your credit score, stronger than y'all's relationship with fast food, stronger than that lingering scent you leave after exiting the bathroom, stronger than how your deodorant is supposed to be. Nah, leave us be. We not in the way and don't bother nobody." In a follow-up post, Judy also wrote, "My DMs are in shambles. I am not on the market. I'm very much happily married." At the end of the day, only Brat and Judy truly know what happens behind closed doors, but the speculation shows no sign of slowing down. Was the decision to choose a white donor purely out of necessity, or was it a calculated move designed to draw attention? Were they sharing their journey out of genuine happiness, or was the pregnancy part of a bigger branding play? Did all of this actually strain their marriage, or was something entirely different going on? I can't say for sure, but I'm definitely curious to hear your thoughts, so share them in the comments below.